Welcome back to Goldwynn Dinner Club. I'm Grif.
I'm Parker. Ghosts are not real. And if you've ever experienced a ghostly encounter, you're a liar.
That's a bold statement. I know what I saw.
I know.
And
I'm trying. At this point,
and that's not my only ghost story.
At this point, I'm trying to rile you up. I want to hear another one. I do actually want to hear another one.
Well, another one I want to tell because it like involves family, and I don't want to get too personal.
Well, don't tee it up then. Can you? Well, change the names.
No, because you can't, because it's like everyone involved is a family member.
But okay, can you at least tell us like, I don't know, maybe broad strokes without being specific? Did multiple people experience the same thing?
Yes.
Yeah,
okay. Yes. So
that's
both,
good. Ooh, that's
so
good.
all my brothers were staying in a condo in Florida, and we all saw the same ghost.
Can you pause it? I'm just hearing Luigi hyperventilate.
Where should I go next?
It's actually really good for the atmosphere. You're like, so we were vacationing. Oh my God. I believe. Oh, the room right next to that. Go back in. Go up it to the left, and go back into that game room. No. Yeah. The game room. Right down. Damn. I really hope, because again, we record all this ahead of time, but I hope to God there are a million comments talking about ghost experiences, and that they are going to kill me for discounting them.
There will be, because the only people who are skeptic about ghosts are just the people who haven't experienced it yet.
Go to the right. There's a door to the right. Oh, you want to find the
boo.
That's true. So multiple people in your family experienced had the same kind of encounter?
We were all there.
Wow. Oh, and so all at once oh man. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's too good. You can't tell us anything else?
It's just, I don't know. It's just like
was it okay. I'm just gonna mine you for.
Okay, I'll say it. It's just because it's like kind of weird to talk about family members, especially because it's like everyone would be skeptical about the story, and it's like I'm like, it seems like kind of tasteless to make it up, but it's not made up because
I wouldn't think that you're making it up.
But so it was the night. So we were staying in my. We were staying in my great grandmother's condo in Florida, and she was up in New Jersey because she was too old to go down to Florida anymore.
Yeah.
And one night we were there, and I woke up, and I swear to God I saw a woman in all white walk past the room that I was in. Ooh. And then my brother, who's in the other room, wakes up and starts screaming.
No!
Because he says he sees a woman in the apartment. My mom gets up, like we're all kids, and like we're all looking around. We don't see anything. The next day we find out that was the night my great grandmother passed away, and that was her.
God, dude!
And that was her condo. That was where she lived, and none of us knew. None of us knew that she'd passed away that night.
So
she passed away of old age, by the way. She lived a very long, good life.
God rest her soul. This is.
Where should I go?
Vacuum the ceiling fan. I hate moving on from something like that to now vacuum the ceiling fan. It's just like really heavy.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird telling that story to a skeptic because it's like you think that I'm.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think at no point when I was trying to explain sleep paralysis, and who knows, that may not be the case. Maybe there really are just ghosts. I don't know. The fact of the matter is I don't know. I am skeptical, but that doesn't mean I also know for certain. I was giving you a possible explanation, but at no point did I say I don't believe you.
It's fair to say you don't know, because I mean, if you haven't experienced it,
it's also fair to say I don't believe, but at no point did I say you're lying.
No, I know,
think you are.
But it's weird it's weird telling the story to someone who you might think that you're just telling a tall tale about.
No, I don't think you are.
A family member of yours who passed away.
No, I don't. Here's the thing. I don't think you are, and I have many friends and family who've told me similar type things, and at no point do I. That's the other thing. Too many people And that's why I also was talking about sleep paralysis. That is documented throughout history. There are medieval like paintings and statues of it. You know what I mean? Like it's common. Yeah. It is very common, and it is somewhat unexplained. But my thing as a skeptic is not saying you're a liar, you're a liar. It's saying that isn't true, that isn't true. And those are two very different things. And people may not like that, but I am at least trying to find an answer rather than saying, well, it has to be this. No, it can't be that.
Can you real quick just tell me what I'm supposed to do?
Go in that room and turn on the film projector.
Okay.
Sorry. I just want to clarify my position. Story, I'm not calling you a liar. I'm not calling anybody a liar.
And then the third ghost story that
Get ready. Stay in the middle of the room. Look for the shadows.
I've already told this story in an episode.
Was this the apartment in L.A.?
It was the house that I lived in Burbank.
I can't remember what happened. Tell it again. This is good stuff.
There was this this like crawl space above the living room that you can only access by getting in through this like small door along the second floor, and you would have to crawl in there, and then there was no floor. It was all like insulation on the bottom, and if you disturbed it a little bit, it would be noticeable. And so when we first moved in, it was like, we looked at it where it's like, we'll never go in there. It's obvious. It's just like a crawl space. It's not supposed to be used for anything. Yeah. And after we lived there for a while, we noticed like all these strange things happening in the house. Like doors would open and close on their own. And it's like, sure, you could say it's like
bad foundation.
House settling, it's earthquakes, something like that. Maybe. But then also one day we found out that there was a handprint in that crawl space all the way across from the door that you can get in. And the only way that you could have left that handprint is if you'd crawled all the way through all the insulation. And then, I'm just getting pummeled.
It's a creepy room.
Yeah, and so there was like a handprint in there. We didn't know what it was. Maybe one of my roommates found a way to do it and was messing with us, but I mean, we're all pretty freaked out by it. And then there was just this one night where something opened up the door to our garage and got in there and was strumming the instruments.
And Luigi is drowning it out with his screams of the ghost.
He was strumming. Something was strumming the instruments.
Weird.
Because there were instruments in our garage. Because my roommates all were musicians.
So somebody was playing a little music.
Someone's playing a little music. Oh, it's my episode. We went in and we were looking around, and like it was like if someone had broken in there, they could have just stolen the instruments. They were really expensive. But they didn't, and they were in there.
Let's find the boo in there.
Oh. That one's not as good of a story as the other two.
No, but I get what you're saying. It's still like creepy, kind of unexplained, I don't know. I've never had a remotely unexplainable or paranormal experience in my entire life. Never. And there are people around me who have definitely had like, family members, 100%, who have had a sleep paralysis episode and are straight up like a demon sitting on my chest, and I'm like, or maybe there's a better explanation for that.
To be just to be clear, it didn't sit on me.
I'm telling you, well, that's also common too. People always describe it as being on you, on the bed, near the bed, over the bed. It's always something standing and staring. Always.
Yeah, it slid the chair over to my bed. Like why? Like why would I have put the chair there? There was no reason for me to have the chair just facing the head of my bed.
Here's the thing. I don't know, but at the same time, my position is that probably didn't happen. There's no explanation for how that would happen that we've observed, and so I don't automatically go to, really happened.
There are. It's just that they don't happen on camera.
All right, get some fire. Yeah, go to the kitchen and get some fire, then we're going to go upstairs. So to the left.
To the left. To the right.
It's also like, it isn't that I'm saying what you saw is not what... Well, I am saying probably what you saw is probably not what you think. Oh, never mind. Go to the kitchen. Let's water that plant. I wonder if we need some... let's get some water from the sink. I just think my baseline position is magic is not real. It just isn't. There's nothing fantastic.
It's not magic. It's just science we don't know.
No, I don't think so.
I'm not saying it's some biblical thing or some magical thing. I'm just saying it's something that I have personally observed.
I don't think.
And I believe is there's an explanation. What?
Aim up at the head of the flower. I don't know if it's ready yet, but
I believe there's an explanation.
Okay, it's not ready yet. Let's go get the fire and go back. Okay. You may be right. That's the other thing. You like, I'm willing to admit that. Hey, maybe, but my
Because like I'm like you. I mean, you know me. You know I'm like
No,
a
I
very
know.
pragmatic person, and I'm like I take things at face value, and it's like
But you know what you saw.
I know what I saw. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
and
like,
I respect that too. That's the thing. But I'm like, you know what you saw, but your brain can make you see things. Go up. It's true.
well, that's
I'm
been
not
another
lying.
episode of Goldwynn Dinner Club. We'll see you tomorrow.
Ghost debate. Goldwyn Dinner Club. Ghost debate. Come back tomorrow.